Alright, this is going to be a tour of my living room. We're going to start with the door right here in the front. So, just a little bit about the building. It did not used to be a house. It was originally a burger joint, and then it was an antique shop, and then my parents bought the antique shop, and then after running the business for a while, they decided to make it into a second home, and so they started doing some work on it. And then when I got out of college, a little while, about half a year after I got out of college, they handed the building over to me, and now I'm renting it and living in here, and they're letting me do some renovations to the building and things. So that's a little bit of the history. So this living room is really small. I'm going to back up. It's really tiny, and there's only that wall and that wall, kind of, because there's a big window there, and then it opens out. Over here, these two little bitty rooms that used to be antique shop rooms are now closets. This is a storage closet because I don't have any storage outside of the house, and this is my clothes closet. So we're not going to look in there today, just kind of focusing on the living room. Oop! Hey, you got in my way. This is Soot. He's my baby. Yeah. So I'm going to start over here by the door. It was red when my mom had the building, and I painted it brown, and I painted all the trims white. It's got some scratches right there from, I think, moving furniture, so that's that. Over here to this side is this big oak dresser I got from my mama's friend. Wanted to get rid of it, so I just got it for free, and it was that really glossy polyurethane look, and so I sanded it down. Not real good because the sander, I didn't have the right kind of sandpaper, and so I had to do most of it by hand, but I sanded it down and just put a coat of poly on it, and it has the same little knobs, and this is where I keep my movies. So I have an extensive VHS collection that's in these, and then the top ones are DVDs. Well, some of the top ones are DVDs, and that one also has DVDs. Over here, got these concrete, not concrete, they look like concrete candlesticks. Most of the stuff is thrifted. That is a Hobby Lobby map, thrifted. And over here I've got the Roku box. This I thrifted because he looks like a Pottsfield resident. And then thrifted, all that stuff is thrifted. I have a little chair here in the corner with a couple of pillows and a basket underneath the chair with some fall movies in it. It is September. It's the first day of October is on Sunday. Alright, over here I have a chair. It's got a twin over there. I did some rearranging yesterday because I wanted more seating in the living room. The beginning of November, I'm going to have a bunch of my friends over for Friendsgiving, so this is a very small room and not a lot of people can fit in here, so I wanted to put at least one more extra seat so we can fit. All 6 of us can probably sit in here that are going to be here. On the coffee table, I have some pumpkins that I made in a crafting class with my mom. I did, oh, sorry, it's on my finger. All 3 of them match in some kind of way. So the lady who ran the class, she had a bunch of these, and we all picked a word, and mine was thankful, because I sure am. And the element that ties them all together is this glittery star fabric and these little gold hydrangeas. All of them have that, but other than that, they're all different in some kind of way. I posted these on Instagram when I did them. They'll have different toppers. Yes, they do, boy. I used to have a candy dish on this table that was so cute, but it broke. I have a candle going from my friend Becky. I got 2 door snakes like this off Amazon, so whenever it gets cold outside, I can put them under the door. It's not going to do much because the door has cracks on the side. That's where most of the draft comes in. And you can kind of see these floors, super cool. They are concrete floors. They used to have tile, but my mom is awesome, and she scraped up all the tile, except there's a little bit left over here in this corner. So this is what the floors used to look like. Much worse, as you can see. And my mom fixed that. She scraped it up and she polyed the floors and lived with it like this. I took off the baseboards in all of the rooms because eventually I'm going to do just a simple pine flooring everywhere and then put the baseboards back on. And I'm glad I took them off because so much dust was back up under there. Yeah, this is a hand-me-down table for my mom. She actually let me use this table when I was in college, and I did a lot of puzzles on it, so I have a lot of fond memories attached to that table. These curtains are from my mom's friend, Becky, another Becky. She's so sweet. She gave me those. And this blanket is actually from the same Becky who gave me this candle. The pillow and the beautiful Queen Anne chair with the twin are both from my mom. I got, this is thrifted, and I have a little ribbon and a fairy that I named a Fern that I got from an antique shop. And then we have, I think this is old home interior, and ignore all of the paint on the ceilings. This is the 6th paint color I did in this house, and I've lived here less than a year. The 6th paint color I've done in this room. I've tried a bunch of shades of green, but I just did not like having green on the walls. I like the green accents, as you can see. But green on the walls was just, I like being surrounded by warm colors for the most part, so I went with the warm color on the walls. Now this is fun, very, very fun part. I thrifted this ribbon, thrifted this basket, thrifted these twigs, and I just, oh, my bad. I love that right there. And I have this basket with a couple of blankets. This one is from my unrelated grandmother. She was like my grandma. She passed away. She was my dorm grandma in college, and she gave me this blanket. And this blanket is from my best friend. She gave me that blanket recently. All of the rugs you will see, except for that one over there, are from the Touch of Class website. So this one is a little flower, and I have it scooched back up under here because you can't see very well, but I had an accident where I was, what was I doing? I think I was cleaning, and I had this bookshelf pulled away, and when I pushed it back, the picture was still on it. I had it pulled away a little bit, and I pushed it back, and the picture came forward, and it broke a big glass jar that I had a bunch of change in, and I had a red candle going, and so the jar with all the money and the candle came and spilled, and I had red, like blood red wax with glass and quarters and nickels and dimes and pennies everywhere. That was a disaster. But I got another jar. I wrote Paradise Falls on a piece of paper and put it on there with my other jar, and so I'm going to do the same to this one. I found it on the side of the road on a walk that I was on. Yep. This chair matches, the fabric matches that one. My mom upholstered these. This is from Walmart this year. This stick I found in Galveston when I was climbing on rocks at the beach. I love that. I thrifted that. All of these light switch plates are also from Touch of Class. On the top shelf here, we've got a couple of Mark Twain books that have acorns on them, so I think they're great fall decorations. Everything is thrifted except the candle is from Walmart. The pumpkin over here is from Walmart. And this jar is from my friend, my grandmother friend who passed away. Down a shelf, we've got some Lord of the Rings and Hobbit paraphernalia. Those were, my mom actually found me the Aragorn and Arwen goblets, and then I found, no, either she found me the Aragorn and Arwen like when I was in middle school or high school, and then I found the Frodo, I think, later on. Either that or she gave me the Frodo one first. I was obsessed with Frodo when I was younger. I had such a huge crush on him. Still do. Elijah Wood's the best. But this is the special edition, extended edition DVDs of The Hobbit and the extended edition box set of The Lord of the Rings. And then moving down a shelf, we've got some antique dishes that were all my mom's. These were also my mom's. I got a lot of stuff that belongs or used to belong to my mom. This is where all of the change is that's built on the floor. This is from Hobby Lobby last year, I think. Moving down a shelf, these books are all mine. Just pretty books. This is from Hobby Lobby right here. And the dishes are also my mom's. And then on the bottom shelf, we've got some more books. This is, I believe, a William Shakespeare, complete works of William Shakespeare. And then, oh, got an alarm going off. And then I think it's the Lord's Prayer back there. So that is that bookshelf over here. And I've got Honeywell fans that match throughout the house. Over here, this is my recliner where I sit and have my coffee every morning. Got some mail, so I want to turn that over so it's cannot be seen. My nightstand is an absolute disaster, so I'm still gonna show it though, even though it's a mess. But here we go. This is my living stuff, obviously. The cute things are this tissue box that I thrifted, this little cauldron that I keep just random things in that I thrifted, these coasters that I thrifted. I got a new pop socket from Etsy over there, and my new phone case still is not here yet. But I got some vitamins and some medicine and my Bible and journal, and then, of course, gotta have the fall magazines. I've been looking through those. This lamp was thrifted. The shade and the lamp are separate. But these little prisms, I believe they're just plastic, but I got those off Amazon because this was missing a bunch of them when I bought it. So I used those, and I actually have the same things over there. I bought those twice. When I bought that lamp, there were no prisms on it. So, yep. Moving up here, this shelf is one of the first projects that I did in terms of wood. It used to be red. It had like good gloopy red paint all over it, and my mom, this is like what my mom used to teach me how to strip paint. So I stripped the paint off and I stained it and put a coat of polyurethane on it, and I'm just so proud of it because it's my first thing that I did, so I still have it. Up here at the top, all of the frames, the mirrors are thrifted, and this is from Hobby Lobby, this is from Hobby Lobby, and this is thrifted also. Love that little pumpkin. And then in this shelf, all is thrifted. In this shelf, thrifted hand-me-downs. These two little sprays are from a garage sale, and this little owl is from Hobby Lobby. All those are thrifted. These little apples actually came off of a garland, and the garland looks so bad, but the apples were so pretty, so I just took the apples off. Down here, thrifted. I got this from an estate sale, the little glass and brass box. And then over here, thrifted. That is from Hobby Lobby, and this wood pencil that doesn't have lead on it anymore. I got that in the mail from one of my friends in another state, so she sent me that. And then over here, we have a window into the dining room. On either side are these wall sconces. I want to paint, I think they're old home interior. I want to paint them like red, maybe, on that, just on the front panel, and keep everything else gold and kind of distress and stain the red part. I'm pretty sure that's the direction I want to take those. I have these swans that I thrifted. Told you already, I got that off the ground. This is from Target. I love it so much. I've been looking for one of these for a long time, and then I finally saw that Target had one, and so I snatched it up. I think there were 3 left in the Target closest to me, which is about an hour and 10 minutes away, or an hour and 20 minutes away, rather. These are from Hobby Lobby. Above the window, I have this welcome sign that I think is also home interior. I rub and buffed the frame gold because I don't like that cherry wood look very much. Or actually, I think the frame was already gold, but it was more green gold, so I did it a little nicer. And then I have another picture that I found at the Goodwill. I've been having such good luck with art. I had another picture here, but I traded it out for that one because it's more fall. And then I have this barley twist hat, coat hanger thing. It was $10 at Goodwill. $10. It's a little crooked, but it is so pretty. And the feet, you can't see them, but the feet are really cute. It kind of sprawls out like that at the bottom. I thrifted this beautiful tassel. It was in a box with a bunch of other ornaments. I thrifted these a long time ago. Actually, I think my mom found them and gave them to me. This mirror belongs to my mom, right here. Thrifted these things, and then this is from Walmart. And that is everything. The couch was thrifted from Goodwill for $50. The pillows were thrifted. This blanket is from Walmart. I can't remember how much it was, but that is my living room. It's pretty much done in terms of what I want to do with it, except I want to paint the ceilings a fresh coat of white and do something else. I don't like the recessed lighting, but I'm not really concerned with that right now. And then I want to do some kind of trim up at the top. And the floors and the baseboards, obviously I want to do wood floors and actually put in a base molding. So that is a tour of my living room. Hope you liked it.